What's going on, guys? It's your boy Snoopiethegamer here, and today, guys, you guys read the title correctly. Um, Guys, I'm gonna start bringing you guys some content, making the best builds for certain cars on Forza Horizon 5. I've really been enjoying the hell out of this game. This game is really fucking fun. But let's get right into the video. As you guys can see, we're gonna be making the best drag / street sleeper in Forza Horizon 5 with Mazda Miata. Right now, we're gonna go and we're gonna definitely do an engine swap. What we're gonna do, as you guys can see, there's the V8, or we got the Racing 3.0 liter, which we don't want to do that. Even though it gives you more horsepower, it weighs a lot. So if we want to go with the light engine, so the V8 is perfectly fine. We're gonna go all wheel, and then we're gonna do twin turbo. We're trying to keep the car as light as possible. We want to keep the car as light as possible with the most amount of horsepower. So you guys will see what I'm talking about at the end as I show you guys. I'm going to show you guys how much the car weighs at the end of the video. You guys will see the car weighs lighter. The car weighs a lot lighter than what it was when we first started. So but yeah, for the engine parts, we just want to max them out. Make sure you just do the racing stuff. Like we got a racing fill system and stuff like that. Same with everything else. Make sure all our parts is racing when it comes down to the engines. Make sure we get all racing stuff. But yeah, by the end of this, you'll have like a 1017 horsepower. But for such a light car, that's a lot. I mean, this car is stupid light. Looking through and stuff like that, and dude, you'll probably see some numbers red. They like the arrows are pointing down. Don't worry about that. Just follow the process. I'm making sure I'm making the best build for you guys. The one thing I can't promise you is the best tune. I only did a basic tune to see where it's at. I didn't even tune it much as possible, but for suspension, you want to make sure you get the racing suspension on it, so that way it helps the car out a little more. Like I said, the rest of the stuff, make sure you get this racing performance stuff. As far as the roll cage, anything, do not buy a roll cage. Even though it makes the number look better, we're trying to keep our car light, and you see how much weight the roll cage gives you. So avoid roll cages and all kinds of sorts. Don't even touch them. We're trying to keep our car light as possible. So don't touch them. That adds an extra 100 pounds. We don't want that, but we're gonna gut the vehicle. It takes 349 pounds out of the vehicle. And for our drivetrain, for our transmission, we did a 7-speed. It's perfectly fine, and then, like I said, the differential, make sure it's race. Wheels can go a bunch of different ways. Now, the most important thing you really want to do is make sure you pick the right tire. See, what I did was I picked the Forza one, the Horizon's semi-slick racing tires. Now, the thing about these tires and the other ones next to it, the slick tires, these tires for some reason work good for me. But with this car being so light and stuff, I suggest you pick the slick ones. I mean, it all depends. You guys will see why I say this at the end. I'll explain it more at the end of the video. But if I was you, I'll pick the slick racing tires or the semi-slick. Any of those tires in the 3 will work good. Now, when I build this car, since it's an all-wheel drive, I typically do the width, like the tire width and stuff like that. The front ones be a little bit. They'll be a little bit smaller than the rear. I'll put the rear. I make the rear ones maxed out. Rims, do not underestimate rims. You gotta make sure when you get rims, they're light rims. Don't leave the default rims because they're heavy as fuck. That's one thing a lot of people forget about. Make sure that you lower the weight on rims as well. Whatever the lowest weight you can get, lower it the best way as possible. I'm not making this car for good looks or nothing. It's just for the tutorial. hell, maybe later on down the road I'll change it. If I make any major changes, I'll put it in the comments below and make sure you guys see it and stuff like that. Pin in and everything so you guys will know. This don't touch this. Right? Even though I did, at the end of the day I didn't touch it. This don't even touch this. At the end of the day, I was like, yeah, no. So don't touch this. If you're making like a nice car or something, then you can do that. Like, but for right now, just leave them as is. But this car, I mean, if people don't know much about this car, they wouldn't think it'd be such a quick ass car. If you're not really a car person, you wouldn't expect this to be a car. That this car would be so damn quick. Now, for this, don't touch anything but the hood. Upgrade the hood. The hood, when you upgrade it, it makes the hood lighter. Surprisingly, but yeah, it makes the hood lighter and you get a lot more aerodynamic. So do that, and then everything else don't even worry about it. Just don't even touch the rest of the stuff. Oh, matter of fact, the wing, we already took it off. But your spoiler, take the spoiler off and just do nothing. Just make sure there's no ducts out. I'm gonna show you right now. You'll see how light the car is. You got 1,017 horsepower, and the car weighs 2,000. It only weighs 2,000 pounds. So I mean, that's a lot of horsepower for a car that only weighs that much. A lot of horsepower. I mean, listen how she sounds. I'm gonna be quiet. Just listen to her. See, the car weighs lighter than it was before with the engine swap and everything, more horsepower and stuff like that. It's great. Now I'm going to do a base tune. It doesn't cost that much either. It's only $100,000. I mean, it's not too bad. $102,000. But this is like a street sleeper and also, you know, a track, like you could take a drag car as well, as you would say. But tuning the vehicle, I'm only doing a light tune. This is just, pretty much a drag setup kind of. This what I'm doing, pretty much a drag setup. So make sure you follow this. What I do. This is just basic, right? This is only basic. This is just to get a lot of speed out of your vehicle, as you guys can see. But as of this is basic. Just leave it as such. If you know to get more, I mean, this is what I did for now. And if I do change, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna change it up some. Put everything in the description below so you guys can see that stuff. But for right now, I only did a basic tune. I didn't do too much. I didn't go into depth. Of course, I could have. Would have probably made the car a lot faster than what it was. But as for right now, it's just basic tune, basic, that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and head out to the track so you guys can go see the car on the track, and let's see how it performs out on the track. So we made it out to the drag strip right here. One thing I do love about this game, how they have the launch system. If you guys don't know how to do the launch system, what you want to do is put your car in reverse, hold the brake, put it in first gear. Put it in first gear. I'll tell you.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Going so damn fast on the books, it starts lagging.
Recalculating route.
It's fast. But basically, how you do it. So basically, how you do the launch, how you activate launch controllers, and what you want to do is you want to hold brake. You want to push down your brake, push down your brake, hold it back first gear, and then go full throttle on the gas. That's really brake. Nice gas. You can make the car look basic. You don't even have to do what I did. It could be basic paint. You don't even gotta keep on the respect the car to do that stuff. As you guys can see, all the smoke going around like this. You guys can see this version of the car. I can make a good version of the car. This car is great for everything. Just to show street racing, drag racing.
Turn around when it is safe